Liking this video will help this channel to grow. So please go ahead and give this video a like. In concluding this beautiful lesson on probability, we'll be looking at two-way tables and how they can be used to simplify and analyze data. Ensure that you watch section 1 through to 4 so that you're better prepared to answer any question involving probabilities. So guys, let's jump right into it. A two-way table shows frequency of data which satisfy two variables. So an example of what a two-way table look like here, we can see that we have some year groups, year 7, 8, 9, and we've got some subjects as well, maths, geography, and history. So this particular two-way table shows subjects studied along with year groups or by 3 different year groups. So that's what we mean when we talk about two variables. So subjects against year group. So that's what our table look like. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is talking about how to represent. So each row represents one variable and each column represents the other variable. So we could see the row represented the subjects and the column represented the year group. So to construct a two-way table, you need to have two categorical variables. One variable at the top row and the other variable is going to be in the first column. Now to read them, the cell which sits between two will have the frequency of data points that fit both variables. So we're going to be looking in this lesson on completing one, and then after we complete one, we're going to learn how to draw the table, and then we're going to learn how to interpret the table as well. So for the first example where we are completing a table given for 3 marks, we're told that 80 students visit the library over 3 days. The two-way table shows some information about these students. So we can see here we've got year 7 students, year 8 students, and we've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're asked to complete the two-way table. Now a good practice is to look for columns or rows that only have one missing element. That's the easiest to fill in. Okay, so I'm going to choose where I want to start. Now, first of all, here I can see my final total on this table is 80. Now, I know the total for year 7, so I can go ahead and calculate the total for year 8. So, year 8 total would be equal to the total of 80 take away the total of the year 7, which is 38. Just going to use my calculator. So 80 take away 38, and that gets me 42. So I'm going to fill my cell in here with 42. Straight away, my gap begins to close. Now, also, I can see here that I know year 7 student for Wednesday is 13. And I know the total for that day. So I can find year 8 for Wednesday. So year 8 Wednesday would be equal to 26 take away 13. A nice and simple one there. 26 times 2 is 13. So the answer has to be 13. Fill my table in. Gaps closing in further. I can also go ahead and I can now find out Tuesday for the year 8s. I can see here that I know the total for year 8s and only Tuesday is missing. So Tuesday for year 8, so year 8 Tuesday is equal to 42, which is my total, take away 14, add 13. So if I add these two here, I can subtract from 42 and get that missing value. So let's do that. So 42 take away 14, add 13, which will be 42 take away 27, which gets me 15. So I'm just going to fill that 15 in. I can see now that I can also fill in year 7 for Tuesday, since I know the total is 33 and I've got 15 here. So year 7 Tuesday will be equal to 33 take away 15. So 33 take away 15 is 18. So I put that in on my table. Beautiful. Now I can find year 7 for Monday, since I only have one missing value there. So year 7 Monday would be equal to, the total is 38. And I'm going to now subtract the sum of 18 plus 13. Put that all in my calculator. So 18 plus 13. So 38 take away, so that is 31. So 31 take away from 38 gives me 7. So the answer here is 7. I've just got one space to fill in now, and I can get the total in this column by just doing 14 plus 7. And 14 add 7 is 21. So this is how I complete my table. So you start off by the value, the table or the row or column where just one element is missing. And then as you go along, put in your values in your table, then your gaps are closing in. You can find other values as well. Again, remember, we can watch the video again just to see where all these values came from, and make sure you do your calculations as well, so that if you make mistakes by putting values on the table, you can pick up some marks along for your working out as well. Absolutely brilliant. So now guys, we've completed a two-way table. Now we're going to draw one. Absolutely fantastic. So we're told here in this question that Ella manages a cafe. One morning she sells the following drinks. She's got 41 large coffees, 4 regular hot chocolates, 28 large teas, a total of 9 hot chocolates, a total of 61 coffee, a total of 79 regular drinks. We're asked to draw a two-way table to show this information. So I have pre-drawn my table, and then we're going to put the values in together. So based on the information given, we could see that there were either regular or large drink, and there were coffee, tea, and hot chocolate. So along, it doesn't matter if you put your variables for your kinds of tea in the row and then regular or large, you'll still get the same answer. So we're going to now put our values in based one item at a time. So I was told here that we've got 41 large coffee. So coffee, 41 for large. We put that in our table, tick that off, closing our gaps. Next, we're told that we've got 4 regular hot chocolates. So we go to hot chocolate, regular is 4. Tick that off. Now we're told that there's 28 large teas. So we go for tea, 28 is large. So I put that in, tick that off. We've told here I've got a total of 9 hot chocolate. So I go for total and I'm putting 9 there. I can easily find out straight away the large, since their total is 9 and I've got 4 regular. 9 take away 4 then has to be, so hot chocolate for large has to be 5. I put that in. Let's just check that off. Now I'm told I've got a total of 61 coffees. So I go to the total for coffee and I put 61, check that off. I can see here, I can also calculate now regular coffee. So regular coffee would be 61, take away the large, which is 41, and that gets me 20. So I fill that in. Beautiful. So next thing we're told, a total of 79 regular drinks. So regular is 79 altogether. I put that on my table, check that off. Now, based on the skill we developed in the first question where we completed the table, we are now able to fill in the missing links here. So first of all, I can find out what is regular tea. If I add 20 and 4 and take away from 79, I will get regular t. So regular t is equal to 79, take away 24, so 20 and 4 is 24, and that now gets me 55. Put that on my table, close my gap. I can also see that I can find the total for large. Total for large will be 41, add 28, add 5, and altogether that gets me 74. So I'm going to fill that in there. Now I've just got 2 places to fill in. I'm going to choose to go for the total across, so the total will be 79 plus 74, 79 plus 74, that gets me 153. Put that on my table. Now I just need to find the total for t, which I can add 55, so t is equal to 55 add 28, 55 add 28, that gets me 83. Now we have completed our table. Absolutely fantastic. Now guys, what you need to do in an exam condition or in your classwork, just use your calculator, add along each row and see if you get the totals. Add along each column, see if you get these totals. If you do, that's how you know you definitely are correct. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to do the last question now, where we're given a table and asked to interpret the table, and then we will wrap up. Beautiful. So the two-way table shows information about the students in a class. We've got categories of hair color to be brown, blonde, and red, and people who wear or do not wear glasses. So we've got some students who wear glasses and some who do not wear glasses. We observe our table. We're asked to answer the following questions. So part A, we're asked to find the total number of students in the class. All we need to do for this question is add all the values in the table. So I'm going to do 3, add 5, add 6, add 4, add 3, add 1. Put that all in my calculator. So sum of that, if it's a non-calculator paper, these are simple values to add, guys. So the total in the class for part A is 22 students. So let's just write students there. We are now on to part B. Part B says a student is chosen at random from the class, which means out of the total population in the class, we're asked to find the probability that the student in the first instance does not wear glasses. This means I need to add all the people in the section that says no for glasses. So that is 5 plus 4 blondes plus 1 red, doesn't wear glasses. So 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1 is 10. But remember, the question asked me for the probability, so I've got to write that as a fraction. So it's 10 out of 22. Can be simplified. Half 10 is 5 and half 22 is 11. Final answer, 5/11. Second part of part B asks us, what is the probability that the student has blonde hair? So I go in my blonde column, I look for all the values that are under blonde, which is 6 and 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Again, as a probability, that's 10, 22. So simplified, just like the first question, also 5/11. Final question, we're asked students who wear glasses or has brown hair. Now in probability, the word or means to add. So I need to find out the students who wear glasses, and then I need to look for the brown, it's for brown hair. So for brown hair. So let's get the students who wear glasses. So wear glasses is yes, I've got 3. So let me just write glasses here. So glasses will be 3. So we're taking all of the glasses column, which is 3 plus 6 plus 3 again, gives me 12. I'm going to need to add that to the brown hair. So because the brown hair with yes was taken into the glasses already, we're not going to take the brown hair with yes. We're going to look for brown hair that does not wear glasses, which is 5. So we're just going to be adding that 5 to the 12. So the total will be 12 add 5, which is 17. And we must write that as a probability. So it's going to be 17 out of 22. Cannot be simplified any further. So the answer is 17 out of 22. Very important you go back through this question. Why we did not take the other 3. It's already included in yes for wearing glasses. So we do not replicate that again. So it's just those who didn't wear glasses, which is 5. And now guys, we have come to the end of our series. We have done 5 whole lessons on probabilities. I know somebody has requested Venn diagrams. I'm just going to be doing that separately. I've started that already. There's one lesson on the channel on Introduction to Venn diagrams. I'm going to be completing the set on Venn diagrams and probabilities as well. But we've completed our 5 in this part of our series, and I'm absolutely proud of you for getting all the way through. You are becoming brilliant by numbers. Also, a very smart cookie as well. Absolutely brilliant. So guys, if you haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you do. Drop me a comment. Go onto TikTok, watch the YouTube shorts, and let's keep revising. 15 minutes a day, keep forgetfulness away. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.